How's it going, everyone? Welcome back to the Tacoma Beast channel, where, as you all know, it's all about the taco. Today we're in Flagstaff, Arizona for the Overland Expo, and we're here at the Relentless Fabrication booth with Brittany. How's it going?
Good.
Are you guys having a good show?
Yes, going well. How's yours?
Having a great show, trying to stay dry.
Yes.
Let's talk about this beast behind us. This thing looks insane.
Thank you.
Is this your shop truck?
No, I mean, this is my personal truck, so it's never actually been a Relentless shop truck. It's just been my own personal project, so yeah.
It's incredible. What do you have for the front bumper?
So obviously everything is all going to be Relentless Fabrication. So this is the hybrid front bumper from Relentless. We call this one the stealth model because it doesn't have any of the top tubing on it. It's just pretty low profile here.
I love that low profile look. Looks really nice.
Yeah.
What do you guys have for lights?
So on the front here, we've got all Baja designs. I mean, the truck pretty much has Baja front to back, but right now it's got the amber wides, S2 Sports, and it's got the 30-inch S8, which I changed out the bezel, so we got some amber and clear going on here. Nice.
I see you have a winch in here. What are you rocking?
That is actually, I got that winch a few years ago. It's the original Warren VR 12S.
Oh, no way.
Yeah,
What'd you like of that?
Now they switched to the Evo, but it's just the VR, but it's been a really solid winch for me.
Yeah, you like it so far?
Yeah. I mean, it's lasting forever.
I see you have an aftermarket hood here.
I do. So throughout the truck, there's actually carbon fiber accents. So that's kind of the little accent color in a sense. So that right there is the full carbon fiber hood from Sablon.
Nice.
Yeah.
Talking about accents and stuff, what about this wrap? What color is this? It like every you look at it from different angles and it's a different color. It looks so awesome.
The color it's a color shifting wrap. So as you walk around the truck, you will see that it changes colors, especially depending on the light that we have outside. Yeah. But the color itself is a secret. So.
Cool. What about wheels and tires?
So currently they're just the SCS. I think they're called the BR6 or something. I picked these originally because of the color of the outside.
It matches really nice.
Wrap. And then I've got 37-inch Yokohamas.
Oh, these are 37, huh?
Yeah.
And how do you like 37s with the truck?
So I haven't had a lot of time to test. So I had 35s on before, so I haven't had a ton of time to test out the 37s. I kind of want to see what happens with the weight of the truck and then see if I'm going to have to re-gear again, because I've already got 488s, but I might have to go to the 529.
Oh, for sure you're going to have to go 529s with 37s.
I know, with the manual, things are a little bit different.
Oh, that is true.
But we'll have to see.
Cool, this is a manual, that's badass.
Yeah.
What are you rocking for suspension system?
In the front right now, it's just the Total Chaos +2 long travel race kit. And then obviously it's just got their standard coilovers that have been tuned by AccuTune. And then we've got the triple bypass as well.
Dude, that must be amazing.
It's very buttery smooth. It's pretty dialed.
It looks like it must ride like a charm. What about sliders? I'm assuming these are yours?
Yes, so these are actually, before we kind of hacked off the back of the truck, I had sliders that were really similar to this from Relentless Fabrication, and now these ones are all 100% custom because I lost a lot of my kind of mounts because of the links that we have going on, but they're pretty much a similar style. So they kind of have the fill plate because I have dogs that need to hop in and out.
Cool.
And then they tie back into the cage.
Oh wow, that's crazy. Yeah. Let's talk about the cage. Come over here. All right, Brittany, what's going on back here? You guys went crazy. You went ham. Tell me.
So essentially the truck is 3-linked. I mean, that's the simple terms of everything, I would say. So we have the rough stuff trailing arms that we actually chopped 4 inches shorter to kind of clear. A lot of times when you see like the trailing arms, you don't see them on like a double cab. So we had a lot of issues trying to fit the shocks in with the standard length trailing arms. So you kind of got to shorten everything. But the wheelbase of the truck is still actually pushed back 2 inches.
Oh, it was pushed back?
Yeah. So everything is still extended, which is, it kind of creates its own issues. So it's definitely going to need, a new drive shaft, things like that.
So this is no longer the stock frame.
Yes.
How far back did you guys cut it?
So it's basically at the front trailing arm mount is essentially where it's cut. So it's got new body mounts, new new back frame. There's no stock frame anymore.
You guys went all out. That's when you know you went all out, you know?
I essentially didn't want leaf springs anymore. I was honestly so sick of leaf springs, and I was kind of just like, what can we do to eliminate leaf springs? I was so over it. I feel like they squeak. I mean, they wear out really fast. Like, I just was not having good luck with leaf springs. So I was like, what can we do? And we kind of just went down this rabbit hole, and I was kind of like, all right, talking to Eric, I was like, are you ready to commit to this project? Do you want to do it? Should we do it? You know, should we cut this? Should, you know, we commit to all this? And he's like, let's do it. So
it looks like a really fun project.
I mean, fun, I guess. It's been fun. It's been a little challenging.
A lot of problem solving.
Stressful, a lot of problem solving, a lot of, I mean, Eric on the computer, like trying to do all these math equations, making sure all the geometry lines up properly, making sure the truck sits properly. But yeah, so these are not factory frame rails. These are a little bit wider because the factory frame actually dovetails in. So it kind of, it's like this essentially. And now they're going to be parallel. And that's going to be basically, I'm going to be able to put my spare right here, kind of get rid of all that tire carrier, like added weight in the back, simplify things, make it lighter so it just performs a little bit better. So it's still not done, but
it's a work in progress.
Yes.
Let me ask you this. You mentioned it's 3-linked. Yes. Did you do that so that you guys can keep the original gas tank?
Yes. Yeah. So where I live, you still have to pass smog, you still have to do all of that stuff. So yeah, essentially that's the main point.
And then is this the stock axle? I see that it's there, but it's got reinforcement going on.
That is the stock axle. I did actually have plans for a wider 4.9, but that completely fell through. I waited 4 months for that and it totally fell through. And I really do actually still need a wider axle to be able to put my shocks back into the correct orientation. Yep. Because I can't clear, with the way it is right now with the stock axle, I can't clear the 3.0 bypasses with my tires. So we kind of had to move things around to make it work, which, I mean, in hindsight, it's not a huge deal because maybe not traditional, but the rear is still going to outperform the front so much. It's kind of like, well, it kind of is what it is at this point. But I mean, with all COVID and stuff, you can't really.
It's really hard to source parts.
Yeah.
Well, you guys made it work, right?
I mean, yeah, the work that Eric did on this thing is absolutely beautiful.
Oh man, those welds are insane.
Like,
yeah.
I was like, man, if there was a way that we could just make this work, because it just looks so freaking good. It's so beef, like. And it's all 100% custom. Like, he did this all on his own, like mocked it all up. Like, he's a genius.
Where do you plan to take this rig?
So where I live, we have a little bit of everything as far as like terrain goes. So you have like go fast desert, you have the mountains where you have the crawling. So it's really meant to be like an all terrain, like all around rig. Like, I really like to just go out just to kind of escape, and that's so I can get away and not feel all like stuck at home or something like that. So I really need that. So it has to be able to go really anywhere I wanted to with confidence by myself. I go out alone a lot.
Cool. Have you built a cage for it?
So there's not a full cage for it. There's no interior cage or anything like that. So this is kind of like the beginning of it, just so we could get like the upper shock mounts, but it is going to have a lot more that comes back. So I can put the new bed sides on, things like that. There's been maybe some talk that we might start to extend it forward, maybe go into, you know, the front a little bit. So
ooh, that's gonna be interesting.
It's kind of like
you're asking for trouble.
I know, right? So it's like you start this project and then you have this original plan, and then it keeps like evolving and evolving and evolving. So
it never ends.
Who even knows at this point?
Have you done any mods to the interior?
So the interior itself, in 2017, they didn't really have the leather, and I'm a huge like leather fan because I have really massive furry dogs, so I don't want their fur like all over in the fabric. So it does have the Catskins leather. I do have the Goose Gear rear seat delete, so the whole back seat is gone. It's just all the Goose Gear platform because, again, really massive dogs. Yeah. And then pretty much I just have I have like a Switch Pros, things like that. But yeah, it's very clean interior, I would say.
Nice. Brittany, thank you so much for your time. This rig is looking really good. I would love to ride in it one day. This thing looks like it's a lot of fun.
Hey, me too.
Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
All right, fellas, that about wraps it up for this build walk around. If you guys enjoyed Brittany's truck, make sure to smash that like button. If you haven't already subscribed, make sure to do so, and I will see you guys in the next video.